All right, how we doing, everyone? I want to talk and jump in today and just expand upon. I made uh, a social media Instagram post, a YouTube short, whatever you want to call it, posted to all the social media on how people we're getting older. It's inevitable. You're gonna get older. You can't get younger. Even all these people claim, oh, here's the this will literally make you younger. I've seen that post many times, and it's just crap. You can't literally get younger. You're always getting older. Either that or you're dead. And I don't think anyone wants to be dead. Hopefully not, anyway. Not for a while, anyway. Live that life to the fullest. And that plays into this. You get older, so you think, and you start feeling like crap. You got the aches and the pains. Getting out of bed, getting on and off the toilet is hard. Going downstairs, climbing up the stairs, you're clinging to that railing, just pulling yourself up like it's a death grip. You're worried about slipping and falling. All these things you just don't feel young anymore, or you don't feel good. You just feel like crap, and you blame it on what? Oh, it's just getting older. That's just part of getting older. I gotta accept that. And I gotta accept that fact that I'm just getting older. So I have to feel like crap. I have to feel like everyone else in the world. I have to be fat. I have to be overweight. I have to be out of shape. High resting heart rate, high blood pressure, high higher risk of all these diseases, and can't move fast. Everything's slow. I'm stiff. It hurts to bend over. It hurts to pick up my kids. It hurts to carry the groceries. Everything hurts. Everything aches. And you just feel like crap. Why? Because you're getting older. And yes, as we get older, you are going to slow down a bit. That's just natural. You don't see 60, 70, 80-year-olds running like Usain Bolt in his 20s. You don't see Usain Bolt running like in his, I don't know, he's probably maybe 40 something now. I don't know. Maybe he's around my late 30s, low 40s. But he's not running like he was. Philip Rivers just started playing football again at 44. He's not playing like when he was 24. So you lose some of that ability naturally as you get older. Yes, that's part of it. But just getting older doesn't mean you have to feel like crap all the time. You don't have to have a ton of aches and pains. Yes, will there be some? Of course. You're gonna have some aches and pains. That's just life. But you don't have to just be fat. You don't have to be overweight. You don't have to be out of shape and feel like garbage all the time. It's not because you're getting older. You're feeling unathletic. Why? Because you get older? No, it's not because you get older. You're unathletic. You can't do these things. It's because you stop doing them. I was no different. I stopped doing athletic stuff after I was cut from the baseball team in college the second time, and then I really just stopped kind of doing that athletic stuff. I started lifting. I was lifting, but I wasn't doing anything athletic. Then I got started partying, started drinking. I got fat, eating crap, felt like crap, but I just thought that was normal. That was just normal. And you realize it's not. And you might be, maybe you're 40, you're 50, 60, whatever it is. You don't feel good. You feel like crap. You feel like garbage, aches and pains, and just struggle to do daily tasks. And you daydream and sit there about, oh, I used to be athletic. I used to feel good and move like a human being and be able to train. And it's not because you got older that you can't do these things anymore. It's because you stopped doing them. You stopped doing anything athletic. One of the first things we lose as we get older is our power. Strength typically sticks around. It's kind of that dad strength thing. You get stronger or whatever. But strength takes longer to lose. Speed, power, that stuff you lose faster. So, and it's because you stop doing them. That's why you can't do it. That's why you can't run anymore. That's why you can't sprint or jump or hop or tumble or crawl or cartwheel. It's because you stop doing that stuff. And you should never stop. You should be doing this stuff for the rest of your life if you want to be athletic for life. If you want to be fat, lazy, and out of shape and at every higher risk for every health disease issue there is, then go. Yes, just do what every other um, American person in today's society does, and you can just be another statistic there. But if you're watching this, you probably don't want to be that. You probably want to be athletic and feel good and move well as you get older. Again, you're not going to be running, probably not going to be running a 10-second 100-meter dash at 50, 60, 70. But you can still run a 100-meter dash at 50, 60, 70. You see it all the time. The old grannies you see, I don't know what, she's like 90 years old, and she's not fast by any means, but she's fast for her. She's sprinting for her. That's what sprinting means. It just means going as fast as you can at any given time. So you got to not stop doing these things. You got to keep doing these things. And if you have stopped, start doing them again. Meet yourself where you are. You don't just jump in to running 10 40-yard dashes, 10 100-yard dashes, squatting 300 pounds if you haven't done it in 10 15 years. Start where you are. Again, a lot of times injuries happen because of too much too soon, or just overloading and just throwing too much stimulus or too much volume at you without being prepared for it. You start playing a sport again without being prepared for it. Your body's not ready for it. You got to prepare to do that thing. And if you never stop, that's the best way to do it. But again, most people do stop. That's just, a lot of times it's just life. I did it myself. But meet yourself where you're at and get back into it and keep doing athletic things. Sprinting, jumping, hopping, skipping, rolling, tumbling, cartwheeling, crawling, climbing, hanging, lifting heavy stuff, lifting weight fast, throwing, kicking, playing sports, whatever it is. Maybe you've gone from baseball to now it's pickleball, whatever. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of pickleball. I think it's kind of boring personally, but the few times I played it. But again, find what you like. Maybe it's golf. Maybe it's getting golfing and getting out and just walking the course rather than riding in a cart. Things like that. Be active and never stop doing it. Never stop playing. Find things you enjoy. It could just be doing something with the kids to get them involved in working out. And so you're able to play with them and go to the park with them and play catch with them. Or chase your grandkids. Or just do things in life you enjoy. Most people complain that life sucks because getting old sucks. But that's because you make it suck. You don't do things you enjoy. You can't do things you enjoy because you can't move and you are overweight and out of shape and out of breath and are breathing heavy just getting out of your chair. And that's not what life should be. You should be able to enjoy everything in life that you love and do everything in life you love without all these aches and pains and worrying about getting hurt and all this other stupid stuff that we think about all the time rather than actually just being present and being fulfilled with our lives. And that starts by never stopping doing athletic stuff. Again, and if you have stopped, meet yourself where you're at. Add those things back in. Build from there and make progress from there. Again, being athletic for life is not about being an elite athlete. If that's part of it, yeah, you can certainly be an elite athlete. I'm not an elite athlete. I'm not even that athletic. I just like doing athletic stuff and trying to be better and improve myself and fail and laugh at myself and enjoy the journey that is life. Even though, yes, there's ups and downs, and whether it's your health and wellness, whether it's your business, whether it's your work life, whether it's school, sports, whatever it is. But take it a day at a time, build off of it, and just start now. If you stopped, if you haven't stopped, keep going. Never stop doing the athletic movements. Never stop being athletic and doing athletic things. And that is what it means to ultimately be athletic for life. And that's how you get older, but you don't feel older. You'll feel, yeah, you might not feel 20 again, but you'll feel better than a typical 40, 50, 60, 70-year-old person. And you'll be able to do things that they can't. And you'll be able to inspire them or even make them jealous because, I wish I could do that. Wishing, schmishing, go do it. Start taking action on these things and start incorporating these things into your training so you can live a better life. So get out, start sprinting, start jumping, start tumbling, start crawling, start lifting heavy stuff. Start moving like a human being is supposed to move and training athletically. So again, you don't feel old. You're not feel like crap just because you're getting older. And getting old doesn't have to suck. You feel like crap and you can't do anything athletic anymore because you stopped doing this stuff a long time ago. And that's the real reason. If you stop something, you lose it. You don't use it, you lose it. I'm not a big fan of like these quotes and all this. You see all these dumb quotes that people say, but that one's pretty good. You don't lose it. You don't use it, you lose it. And that's no more evident than with doing athletic movements, training, that type of stuff. So if you want to be athletic for life, keep training athletically, do athletic things. You're not feeling like crap just because you got older. It's because you stopped doing all this athletic stuff, stop taking care of your body. That's why you feel like crap. You can't move and you feel unathletic. So that's what I have for you today, guys. If you got any comments, questions, drop them below. But thanks again for watching. We'll be back with more soon. And, of course, be athletic for life.